solve a JEE advanced problem which is appeared in the year 2016. It's a problem regarding the total probability and bias theorem. So let's go ahead and first try to understand the problem. So here we have a computer producing factory which have two units, T1 and T2. Plant T1 has produced 20% of the computer and T2 is 80%. Now it says that 7% of the computer produced by the factory are defective. Now it is known that, right? So it is a given condition that probability of computer turns out to be defective under the condition it is from plant 1 is equal to 10 times of the computer turns out to be defective given that it is T2. So this is a given condition. So what we are going to find out? We have to find out that, right, a computer is produced in the factory is randomly selected. Okay, so whatever the computer I choose, that is we have to choose randomly, and it doesn't turn out to be defective. So it's not defective. So that's the we are going to find out. But we have to find out that this is produced by plant 2. So therefore we need to find out that the computer is not defective under the condition of, right, it is produced from plant T2. So that's the problem. Let's go ahead and solve this one. So here, first we consider that, right, the following events. Event A1 represent the computer is produced from plant T1. We consider another event A2 stating that the computer is produced in the plant T2. And we consider the event D stating that the computer is produced turns out to be defective. Now see that here it is given that plant T1 produced 20% and plant T2 produced 80% of the computer. So therefore probability of A1 will be 20 by 100, that is 0.2. Probability of A2 is 0.8. Also say that the 7% of the computer is defective. So therefore probability of D is 0.07, 7 by 100. So therefore we get all the important probabilities here. Okay, that's it. Now, what is the given condition? It says that computer turns out to be defective. So that means D, probability of D under the condition it is plant T1. So D by A1 is equal to 10 times of probability of D by A2. So therefore that's the given condition. So here we also notice that, right, here they have a relation. So we can consider that probability of D by A2 is P, and obviously the other one will be 10P. That's the given interpretation. Let's go ahead. Now we apply the laws of total probability. Now if I apply the laws of total probability, we can say that probability of any event D will be equal to a probability of A1 multiplied by D by A1, A2 and D by A2. That's a very basic law. Now see that all the values are already known. So let's substitute it. Probability of A1 is 0.2, D by A1 is 10P and A2 is 0.8, and obviously the other one is P itself. So therefore by solving we can calculate that the P values will be equal to 1 by 40. So therefore we can say probability of D by A1 is 10 by 40 and probability of D by A2 is 1 by 40. So whatever the given information, we just rewrite and calculate all the probabilities separately. So now we have to find out our required event or required conditional event. Let's go ahead. So now notice that, right, here we need to find out, right, that we have to find a computer which is produced in plant T2 with the condition that it doesn't turn out to be defective. So it can be represented as, right, by the conditional event it is A2 under the condition, right, it's not turn out to be defective. That means it will be D complement, right? So we need to find out the probability of A2 under the condition of D2 complement. So therefore by bias theorem, right, or Bayes theorem, we can say that A2 divided by D complement can be written as probability of D complement under the condition A2 and probability of A2 and whatever they are from that total probability. So that's the problem. Now we see that we all values are in front of our eyes. So our job is to substitute. But see that here we already calculate d by a1 and d by a2. But we need to calculate d bar by a2. So it is a complement. So we can say that probability of d bar by a1 is actually 1 minus probability of d by a1, which is 30 by 40. And in the other way around, it's 39 by 40. So therefore, we able to obtain, right, all the required values. So now our job is to substitute in the given expression. If I do the basic arithmetic calculation, we can simplify it in step by step and calculate it as 312 divided by 372. Now see that here 4 is the common factor. So therefore we can say that A2 and under the condition of d bar is actually for 78 by 93. And that's it. That's the required probability. So therefore for this problem, option C is the right option. Hope you understood it. It's a direct application of total probability theorem and laws of Bayes number or the Bayes theorem, whatever you said it. That's it.